Will moving to a mining town help me get a mining job? Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and this old chestnut's being thrown around on social media at the moment. Does relocating to a mining town like Kalgoorlie or Cobar or Mount Isa, is it going to help you get a job? Well, it's not a straightforward answer, because yes, it will, but only if you've educated yourself before you go. What do I mean by that? Well, there's an unwritten rule that a lot of people don't realise, that is that you really have to do 6 months in your first mining job before you can leave it and go and get another second mining job successfully. And the reason for that is because there is a lot of turnover of new starters. So if you just pack up here in the East Coast and head to Kalgoorlie on a whim, trying to get a job, you will get a mining job. There is no doubt about that. But how many days, weeks or months you last in that job is in the lap of the gods, because unfortunately when you go in green, that's not knowing anything about mining on day one, all the employers turn over more than 50% of their new starters in the first 6 months. The problem isn't teaching you how to use the equipment or teaching you the practical sides of the jobs. The problem is educating you in how the mine operates, so they can leave you alone safely to get on with the job by yourself. Now, the easiest way to correct that is to learn how the mine works before you go, so you can prepare yourself. You can do that using the sponsors training, either the DIY or the work ready package. They take zip and afterpay and all that sort of stuff. And what are you learning? With the basic mine site operation, you're actually learning how the mine works. So ventilation, ground support, development mining, taking a cut, firing a cut, escapeways, production mining, paste fill. So it's going through the whole mining operation, and it's an in-depth module on scaling, what's going on site, and surviving the first 12 months. So it's teaching you the culture as well. It's really important to learn the culture of where you're going, so you're going to be able to survive. Because, you know, the truth of the matter is there's just as many people leaving Kalgoorlie as there are arriving. And if you type underground into Seek, you'll see all the jobs come up. And if you go and have a look on our the Australian Mining for New Starters YouTube channel, if you go over to the playlist, you'll see the job hunt videos. They go back for years, and it's the same employers looking for the same people over and over again. So I suppose from someone that's been involved in the industry for a long time, yes, it is a good idea to head to a mining town, but only if you've educated yourself first. Because if you haven't, then, you know, it's just a lucky dip. It depends on who you get to train you. It depends on how well you absorb the information. Can you absorb the information in the time that they want you to absorb it in? You know, it's just, there's so many variables in it that you can take out of it for yourself if you spend some money and educate yourself before you go. And it makes it so much easier to get a job. One of the latest guys to get a job, he came from a financial background. He's actually come over from England, Australian born originally, but working as a banker for a lot of years. And they interviewed him and medicaled him from Victoria, and he relocated to a mine just outside of Kalgoorlie a few weeks ago. It's, if you know how the mine works, you've got something to offer the employers, and there's no end of jobs going around. You just have to type underground into Seek and you'll see all the jobs come up. You can also check out our mining jobs to apply for page. That's on our website in the courses column. But if you've got any questions about relocating, or you want to talk about the training or anything like that, please send me a message through. More than happy to have a chat to you about how it all works. The more you know before you go, the easier it is to get the job and hold the job and make a career out of it. So if you could share that information around, and like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.